Hello everybody, Thomas Locos here. Welcome back to the railway, and welcome to yet another riding session. So today I am doing the, what is it today? Locos with buffers. Well, sprung buffers that is. And yes, I've actually found out I've got 6 of them, which is pretty good. Now, I already have 3 down onto the track. So, here we go. And if you didn't hear my last video, if you're still on a request, now's the time to do it, because I've got so long time to do it. And also, it would be good to have a few more requests down there for my 200 sub special coming up, so I can put them in, so don't miss out. Put them in the community tab, in the community comment I put up, and type them in, and I'll run them for you. So anyway, let's get started with today's riding session. Okay, so first up we have Mallard, which only has one set of sprung buffers, which are just at the front, springy, very springy, which unlike most Locos they have sprung buffers at both sides, but Mallard only has one set of them, which makes the front very sprungable, which is good, keeps them off a bit. And as you can see, I've got the 3 NER coaches, which I desperately need to get some more of those. I think I'm just going to try and find some of them in the next railway show I go to. I mean, JB456 is slightly more than me, so which is a bit annoying. But we'll just wait and see, won't we? But yeah, Mallard is up running on the inside track, because this is really the only track that actually can run them properly. Anyway, to talk about other Locos, let's go meet the next one. Oh, just there. You saw only a part of it in that last clip. Yes, it's a J50, which I haven't actually run for some time now. Yes, and it's got sprung buffers on both sides, which makes it a very good shunting engine and a very good passenger tang engine. And also for freight as well. I do love the 350, it's one of my favourite tang engines. And there goes the outside train, which I will talk about in a min-watt. If I was to say the J50 was a good tang engine to pick, I would say yes, definitely pick one. Pick one up from Hornby, or whatever company do them. But all I can tell you now is it's a very good tang engine to run. As you can see, I got 2 coaches behind it, because it looks very smart on them. I was going to put the bullet cutters on, but I thought, well, as 2 of them derail all the time, I thought, well, let's just play it safe for today. And there goes mine. And let's go meet the next engine, which then of course is the lovely King class, which also has sprung buffers, 2 sets of sprung buffers, one on the front and one on the back. And I've got some rake of Pullmans and Great Western Railway coaches with it today. And there it goes, and the background coming around, then up there with Mallard getting in the way for another time. And also J50 going around in the background as well. Mallard is back for a second time. Although I do hear the King class coming back round again, which I will. There's J50. And yeah, the King class is I think it's one of my favourite Elmy engines. Also, my favourite is Flying Scotsman, obviously. And I think the King class is somewhere. I think it's like 4th, maybe. My 4th favourite engine. Obviously got well, there's so many engines. I mean, I can't really choose which one's my favourite. But you never know, I might even ask you. King class speeding along there, going absolutely mega speeds. Just slow down there. Goes up the hill, and then I'll go to the footbridge shot now. Here we are at the footbridge waiting for some steam engines to come round, and there goes Mallard and also the King class on the back there. And J50 is just about to come past you. And there it goes, and there's the King class. And there goes Mallard for the second time. Yeah, once for the third time, I will then take these engines off and then get to the third round. No, the second round of 2. Okay, so to start off the next round we have the Britannia class, which actually, I know I haven't done the review yet, but I do know one thing. The front bumpers of it are sprung. which makes it, well, eligible for this running session. Surprisingly, because this one has been used quite a lot. There it goes. Lovely creation that Hormy have made. Not many of these have been built, apparently. When I bought this, I asked them how rare this is. They said they're actually pretty rare because I think only 1,000 of these were built. Only it wasn't limited edition or anything. It's just a one-off thing. Yeah, I think this was built in 2000, I think, maybe earlier. I don't know. But this particular class, I love it. Absolutely love it. I mean, this is definitely. Although yes, this is me and Joe 446 definitely agreed that this is definitely the better Britannia class. Anyway, there is the next engine just over there, going around there. So without further ado, let's go and meet the engine. Here she comes now, which is the Freightliner Class 66, which it has front buffers on both sides, which makes it a very good engine to run. As you can see, I have a tanker trim with it. There she goes. It's just a lovely diesel engine, and also it's a very good stopper as well. Yeah, the Freightliner Class 66 is definitely a good engine I bought from Bachmann. I think it's the only Bachmann engine I actually own in my collection. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to the next engine, which is the Princess Royal class. This is Princess Margaret Rose, which I bought from the Great Leisure Train Show of 2022. And I have to say, I think I picked a really good model. That is definitely one of the best. After this shot, I will again go to the footbridge for the last time, and then I'll show you them all together. But anyway, here comes the Princess Royal class. The absolute stunning with those Pullmans and that Mark 1 coach. The question is, will the 66B come here in time? Oh, here she comes. 66 612. Looking stunning as always. Here comes Princess Royal and the Britannia class. The absolute stunning together. Where's the 66? It's going up the rear. And here she comes. Always wanted to see the Class 66 running. It's just a good engine. It never ever derailed, apart from the NEM coupling thing, which you can only run with other NEM couplings. We do need to get some more hoppers for that suit the Class 66. If we can actually find some cheap ones, because so far, each one I've found is so ridiculously expensive that that's like unworthy to buy. I believe at the semi railway they were like what? I think the price was like £25 each. But to be honest with you, that is like the worst money I've ever actually heard from one of those. Absolutely outrageous. I mean, that was I think it was another couple of Dapples for a version. I think Hormy did it for like £20 each, which is a bit better, but still a bit bad for a wagon. But anyway, on that note, let's go and see them all on a piece of cardboard and end off the video. And there are all the models up and on the cardboard. I'll just straighten some of them up. Like that one, which is sort of stuck, I think. Whoa. Princess Royal is now pushing his bogies out of it. And you can now actually see, if I'll straighten them all up correctly, like that, you can then see which one's the largest. And if I do this, you can then see that the Princess Royal is still the longest. Miles is second, the Britannia class is in third, 66 is in fourth, maybe joint fourth for the class. No, the King class is actually slightly longer, I think. Yeah, I think it might be if I do that. Yeah, it's just slightly. King class 4th, C6 5th, and then the J50 miserable 6th. But close up of the J50, just to make sure it does have sprung buffers like this. Yeah, the sprung buffers is there. And the King class looking absolutely stunning as ever. Just straighten that thing up. And you can hear it. And you've got Mallard with sprung buffers. Like that. And you have the awkward Princess Rule sprung buffers, really, because it's definitely sprung there, but really stiff. But if I go to the back of it, there's also tender ones as well, which shows it there. Yeah, sprung buffers there. Then you have the Britannia class, which has front sprung buffers, as you can see there, which I will clarify that in the review that's coming up. That will come up after some point in June. I think they got class 66, which has the sprung buffers there. But anyway, on that note, there all are the tiny J15. Let's move it forward just so it doesn't feel alone at all. So on that note, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this running session. And if you want, you can have your own personal running session. If you have any ideas of what running session I can do with my layout so far, until, well, let's say about mid-June, I think. Yeah, about mid-June-ish. If you want to put them down in the comments, I mean, Cash for Trains, if you want to, you can have your own personal running session. Or maybe, you never know, it could be James Brady Sumter who might put something in the comments. Or maybe even JV456. But anyway, with that, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time for some more running sessions. Alright, goodbye everyone.